So what's up guys? In the title you can see it's another spit on your work part. I know, very unbelievable. Some might say, wait, isn't Discord dead? I also thought so, but I checked and it's actually not dead. People are actually posting till this day. So I thought I'll make another video, and I will not start on where I stopped because you guys know this is going to be an infinite journey because there's an unlimited amount of content to review. So I'll just start from the newest and just go older and see how deep I go. I don't know myself. Let's see. I'll just go for it. So yeah, let's jump right into it. But one thing I'll show you first, and look, I'm a pro real-time editor. In Photoshop, Mr. Famous Fast Ass, actually a long time ago, but I remember today, made a collage of all the spit on your work art pieces. So I'll put a link in the description, I guess, maybe a WeTransfer, I don't know, let's see. And you guys can download this image and maybe find your render in it somewhere or not, but yeah, whatever. I just thought this was pretty cool, so I'll just send it out there. Now we will jump into the famous Badgers Discord server Spit on Your Work, an ancient channel that will never die. So let's start with the very first one by Haptic3D. So we got a tasty Mustang right here. Can we open the original? Yes, we can. Let's see what we got. Let me also close Photoshop. So this looks very, very fresh. I'd even say theoretically it's probably pretty low poly and I guess not good in a way, but there's so much dirt and texture and everything. Actually, it's not an issue at all, and actually it feels completed and actually very, very cool. And okay, you can see the polygons on the rim, but it actually looks really nice. I also really like the lighting. Maybe a bit strange that the headlights glow onto the tire, and also that the headlights don't have a typical headlight color tone, maybe more yellow, I'm not sure. But all in all, I think this is a very, very cool render, and I'd like to see this car in real life. That'd be pretty sick. Okay, next one by Mr. or Mrs. Rem, a tasty, oh god, STI. I almost did a fail. Wait, what was it? Is it an STI? Shit, I'm so bad. This was an embarrassing moment. No, it's a... Oh god, I'd rather not say more. It's a VXR STI. Damn, I'm so bad. Let's just close that real quick and pretend like I knew exactly what car this is. Obviously, I do know it, but somehow the name is not stuck in my head. This looks like a photo. I guess it's not. Like the ground doesn't look like a photo and you see rendering style background, but this is extremely high quality. Like this looks like a photo. Like is this rendered in Blender even, or is this like a photo? Is this also a render or is this a photo? The floor is so good. And the license plate, I'd say this might be a photo. And if this is a render, it's extremely good. Like it looks like real. Like the tinted, even dirty windows, this must be a photo. I assume this is a photo, because if someone would have rendered this in 3D, they would have put in the effort of lining up the car into the frame. But this looks more like a guy just took a camera and took a photo. So maybe this is the render though. No, this must be a render. But it looks really good though. Like this is really good. I don't know what the feedback, except the road is like a bit strange. And maybe this fence is like too simple, but I don't know, like the car itself is really good. I assume this is probably the render, but it's so good. Very good, I'll move on. Here is Mr. Tpikenf. We'll watch it. I think I already watched it, he sent it as a DM. I already liked it. Very fresh. So he made a tasty render of a play button. Tutorial on how to go viral, except it only has 66 views, but maybe once you guys watch this video it will get maybe 15 more views. But very, very fresh. I already watched it. You guys can also watch it as well, not watch it out. So pretty cool, definitely. What to feedback? Maybe all very dark, I don't know. And I looked at the file actually because he sent it to me, and the render settings were extremely unnecessarily high. I don't remember how long one frame rendered, but it definitely rendered too long, so that's the main downside, but otherwise very cool. I see here, small improvements. This must be 3D then. But wait, this also looks like a photo. I'm so confused. If this is a render, I don't know what you did, but the light is just perfect. Like, okay, you could, like on an art side, say this is very blue and is like a white car, and for a configurator, it's a bit hard to like see, like if you would want to sell this car, like see what color this actually is, but like all in all, the grill maybe dying into black. But I don't know, but it just looks so realistic. I don't know what it is. It's like extremely photorealistic. Maybe it's not cycles, or I don't know. It's very, very good. Like on a marketing perspective, maybe things can be improved, and also the background is like pixelated, but like the render quality is extremely high. Yeah, this also looks super fresh, like a little bit of noise, and the motion blur is like ripped, almost like the wheel is not spinning or it was photoshopped, or like the wheel spinning but like spinning off center. I don't know what it is, but the blur is chopped. Also, this is probably shouldn't be white, probably should be blacker than the window itself, or at least the same reflection. Yeah, but otherwise very, very fresh. Maybe the environment, like the road, is like too clean in a way, but like it's fine. I know Tesla had a pretty cool render similar to that from Model S, I think. Was it the Model S? Okay, not Model S, or maybe also, maybe all. But you see they, here, our Model 3, or Model S, okay, they all have it. But you see they also have a pretty simple road, but still better in a way, because it's simple, but you still have like nice streaks. Maybe the streaks are not visible enough on this road. Yeah, maybe look at this Tesla render, and maybe learn a thing or two from it, because I think it's very, very nice, very well made, clean, like a bit strange, the driver, and a little bit CGI-ish, but still very, very good. Yeah, but also very nice. Oh, something different by Penguinies. Mr. Penguinies made a tasty environment. Instead of just going outside, he sat on his PC and created his own little nature world. So very, very cool. Can make a cool game out of this. Reminds me of some type of hunting game, but very, very cool. I wonder if it's Cycles or maybe Eevee, but looking at the shadows, it's probably Cycles. Or the depth of field looks like Eevee though, or maybe it's photoshopped actually, because the depth of field goes until here. But very, very cool. It would be interesting to put a Jeep here, like a Jeep Wrangler or something. That would be pretty sick. To use this environment as a car environment. Just an idea. Next, another Supra by Kickapoo. Very fresh. Maybe you wouldn't have chopped that boy right off, but also render quality, very, very good. A very aquarium-like window, maybe too bright, and in the side mirror it looks like the standard Unity sky. But like this is like, in maybe this bumper in the back is like too black. Maybe you want to see a little bit of detail, but like, and maybe the Yamaha logo is a bit too dark. Maybe it could be like a nice silver. And also is the handle silver? I don't know. Looks like a weird color, but like, I don't know why I'm complaining. But also the window, and again, the sticker of the window somehow don't really match. Yeah, this is actually something that really annoys me. This annoys me most. Yamaha logo, the bumper could be highlighted so you see the shape. Side mirror, maybe a bit strange reflection, but and like chopped off, but like otherwise really, really cool. I really like the environment. Like it's a simple environment, and here it's like probably the same road as before as the other one, but here it works. I think here the cleanness feels right. Okay, Mr. Rem back at it, rendering multiple cars per month. Very nice. Also, super high quality. What is this? Is this Cycles? Like I see the road is kind of shit. Like this is like the worst part about these renders, but the car is so high quality. Or is it just me? Like, I assume you guys agree, right? Like it's so high quality. I don't know what it is. It just looks so good. Like even the exhaust chrome that often looks a bit strange looks really good. Like maybe you're just really good at color grading, or it's not Cycles, or just really good at lighting. I don't know what it is, because like according to the background, ground, and this fence, I'd say this is not a super high quality rendering if we would only look at this. But then I see the car, and it's like super high quality. And I don't know, but it looks like you just textured the rear lights, because there's also the cut here, and I don't know if this should be like this. Maybe it should, I don't know, but it still looks really good, like really good. I don't know what to say. So, LTech chose a frontal artistic shot. And a rear booty shot. So there's definitely a weird reflection on these reflectors. Like it's a very milky, high specular white shimmer that you maybe don't want. You maybe want more like the rear lights. Maybe the reflector should be more like this, like from the color tone, like more reddish, and maybe also the pattern of the reflectors could be more visible. I don't know. The tires maybe are just too blacked out. Maybe just have a slight detail, like you can also see, also very blacked out actually. Here I didn't really notice because everything else looked so good. But just, yeah, maybe here, like just a slight something on the tires so it just doesn't die into black. But the background I generally liked, only the background shape doesn't really follow the car shape in a way. It's kind of, yeah, it doesn't fit together. Like generally it's a good idea. I personally just don't think it matches the car shape that well. But also just personal preference here. The car, no, it's pretty good. I think it's mainly the environment that annoys me. Like it looks like a low roof almost. I'm not sure. And also this cut doesn't fit the shape of the car. Yeah, it's really the environment. The car I like. Yeah, maybe and the environment is not completely bad. I think it just needs maybe some work. Not sure what it is though. But definitely is pretty good. Okay, let's go to Mr. Zombie Visuals. So it's not a zombie. It is a Volvo with some tasty steel rims. Classic old school. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like it. The main thing I don't like is the headlight with this CGI bloom and just white out headlights. Can maybe have some type of flare, anamorphic flare, you know, anamorphic flare, you know, like something like this headlight. Okay, not the best example, but you know, like just a bit more detail in the flares and not just the bloom and white emission. And also the steel rims look a bit weird, maybe too high specular. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Or maybe it's good. But maybe it's just too much white specular for me. I'm missing a little bit more black. I would want them more black. I almost have the feeling you maybe set it to metallic. Maybe that's why it looks weird. And it is a steel rim, but it's painted with black, which is not metallic. So I wouldn't make it metallic. There isn't really black metal. Like, yeah, maybe that's the issue. I think you use metallic. I think you should just use like the car paint, piano, kind of, non-metallic, but the roughness you can tweak so it looks like this again. Yeah, I think that's probably it. Maybe the grille too black again, but all in all, very, very cool. Very cool. I also like the environment, but the environment's almost too realistic for these headlights. Yeah, it's really, so if you fix the headlights and the rims, I think it will directly improve it more. And also the interior, like you maybe wanted this clear windshield, but like there's a lot of crazy stuff going on here that's kind of undefined. Would be nice to just have like maybe a clear window, but a more defined silhouette. And now looking at this, I think you have refraction on the windows. Could that be? And that's why it looks so crazy, or what the hell is all of this? Maybe there's a weird refraction on the window, even though it looks fine here. I don't know what it is, but there's some craziness going on. Yeah, now I really think these rims are metallic. That maybe shouldn't be, but the environment's very nice. Is this 3D or is it like a back plate? Probably backplate because the depth of field doesn't match, but very cool still. Okay, let's move to the next. Another Supra by Kickapoo. Also very fresh close up. Again, oh yeah, here, okay, much better. Exactly. I was almost about to say exactly what already got fixed. I think here the shadows and stuff got ripped up too much. Like the red is like popping and like the black rims are starting to become gray, but it definitely is going into the right direction. But looking at this again, I almost say this is more balanced, but the Yamaha logo should be like a nice silver. Also this aluminum should be more aluminum color, so a bit brighter. Yeah, kind of between these two, I think. Then you're on a good track. I think you boosted shadows a bit too much. Like here, actually, the shadows look nice in the back, and here, maybe too much. Like here, it's starting to get weird, but still pretty good. Okay, I won't click links. Tasty. Very tasty close-up. Nothing really to say here except you're so close on these screws that you probably should add a bit more detail, like a bevel, maybe even not dirt, but like, you know, like a little bit of ambient occlusion around corners, and also you start to see the polygons on the rim, but that's really it. Otherwise, oops, oh damn. Otherwise, I really like this shot. Yeah, it's really the screws and the quality of the mesh is slowly coming to a limit. That's in here also. That's like the main issue, but otherwise, very, very cool. Ooh, zombie visuals. Wait, zombie visuals, is this Road again? Wait, is this the same guy again? Wait, who was zombie? This was zombie, but the weird Road guy was Rem. Wait, now I'm getting... Also looks, is this like an environment you can like purchase online or something? Like this Porsche. I had an attempt, like this is extremely good. Okay, I'm not sure. Oh, it's a color grading attempt? I'm really confused on where this environment came from, but this also looks really good. Like, what the fuck? Like, the rims maybe look strange? I don't know what it is, but like, this is so good. What is this environment? Maybe the license plate could be whiter, but like, I don't even know, like, if that will really improve it. But like, the lighting is so good on this environment. Extremely good. Original and a nice color grade. I actually kind of like this floor. It's kind of like this, not asphalt, but just like this painted, yeah, garage floor. Actually pretty nice. But yeah, it's missing like a little bit of contrast and stuff in the background. Yeah, this is like almost too heavy, but already made it a bit better for sure. Yeah, this looks so good. You guys are like trading around this tasty environment. So Quattro has also a very tasty render. Why is everyone so good? I thought I'm here to roast, huh? Give me some roastable content here. So let's open original maybe to get a bit closer. So very cool environment. Very cool. I like this. Really nothing to say. Also, there's not an ugly polygon corner here. Like, I just think that's very, very cool. Simple environment. This is also so good. Like the carbon. Like weird clouds, maybe like, but like, I don't even know. No, it's really good. Here are the reflectors for the other guy. This is more what I would like to see. But this is also so good. And here you also see it's not dying. You can, like, it's black, but you see all shapes, all parts. You can see what there is behind here, not just a black hole. Like here, maybe also there might be like some grill, maybe like tiny highlights like here on this grill would be fresh, but like this is also like already so good. Like this is like a wallpaper right here. Like I can make this a wallpaper right now. So good. Also here, like around the glass, also so fresh. So good. Why is everyone so good suddenly? Down, okay, another Porsche, another Closey. Oh, here's the complete. Also zombie visuals. Here, I can say right away, this is definitely better than the backplate render. Like the tires are way too bright, I think. But the quality is also really good. Like the lighting is really good. What is this? Why is everyone so good? Why am I so bad and everyone's so good? Like the front grille maybe looks like too low poly. Like here, the cooler. But like And again, the headlights, same issue. This white, and also there's some weird refraction going on. I don't know what the hell is going on, but very, very cool. I really like this. Very cool. Very nice. Also very fresh. Ooh, tires look super good. Like too bright gray still. Like obviously still because it's the same tire, but the amount of dirt and detail I really like. It's just maybe also this is very deep, but very, very cool tires. Just a bit too bright. And shouldn't these rims be metallic? I'm not sure, but they don't look metallic, but I'd assume they maybe should be, but I don't know, maybe they should be just like they are right now, I don't know. Yeah, very fresh. Very fresh. Yeah, I really like that. Okay, let's go to Halavia. Oh, we're still in July. There's really a lot of stuff being posted still. Also very good. Damn, is there anything bad here? Very good. Like, I don't know what to say. I really like it. There's nothing really to say. Maybe this bloom, but like some even maybe like it on this image. Maybe here it even works. I personally just don't really like bloom, especially not the standard basic bloom. Here I guess he also used it on the edge. On the edge. I think it's still okay. It's still okay, but it's a little bit of this cheap CGI Unity 3D bloom effect, image processing effect. But that's really it. Very good. Okay. So we're at Mr. 19. So here I personally don't like the light, strangely, because like looking at it, it's definitely quite interesting. Could be very cool. Maybe it's the shader or the specular is too high. Like also, I don't know why I can't zoom. Okay, I guess there. On the front, there's like missing shaders. Like I think this should be like, I don't know, silver or metal, or this ring is probably like an angel eye, I don't know, and like this is probably glass, and the Mercedes logo looks a bit funny. So definitely a few funny things happening here. But the lighting, I guess theoretically good. Like it has good elements. Like here's a weird spike maybe. Has good elements. Also here the sticker of the windows glowing up a lot again, which I personally really don't like. I don't know what it is. I think just the contrast between white and black is maybe too extreme, even though thinking about it, it should work. I don't know, it's just the impression that looks weird. Like, just looking at this, if I squeeze my eyes, it looks wrong. But maybe because the studio is too extreme and too fake in a way, that it looks too weird. You're not sure where the lights are coming from. Maybe it's a bit confusing and the tiny bit of road is reflecting, even though it's like full studio. It's a good attempt, but something is still off. The ground is maybe also too bright. Oh, what's up with these headlights? I guess also crazy refraction going on here. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I would have to test in Blender, but also look how it's highlighting the sticker again. Like it's white. It's a good attempt. I think you could keep playing around with lighting mainly, like even with the same lighting in a way. But yeah, maybe also the car paint is weird and the exposure of the HDR, because like hand painted or something, or I don't know if it's area lights, but they're just too bright or something, or I don't know, something's off. I'm not sure what it is. Okay, yeah, I don't really want to click that link. I will get that virus. And we don't want that virus. Everyone knows virus bad. Let's check from Xtrin. Interesting car. Full on hard surface modeling. It's not really a render. I don't know what to critique here. Definitely is very, very cool. I'd like to see this in a full texture, like in Substance, painter or designer. That would look very, very fresh. Okay, Kikaboo posted his favorite car of all times. I really like this. Again, the ground is maybe too low detail, and I'm wondering where the hell these flowers come from. Like, I really like the like general compositing, like the how the car is here in the foreground of flowers, and like I really like it. It just somehow the flowers come out of nowhere on this infinite flat ground. I don't know, maybe there could be some hint of a wall or something here, like under the flowers. So it kind of feels like there's something here. Maybe the ground could be more like a road, or it ends on the upper right corner again or something. So it kind of frames it in a little bit better. I don't know, but the car really looks very, very nice. I really like this. Again, here this glowing part, still same shader as in the other renders. And also these, I think, are glossy, aren't they? I don't know. They don't look glossy here. I don't know. Yeah, but this is also very, very fresh. Okay, ooh, this I like much more actually, because here is a bit weird, but here actually I think it works much better. I just think here your shadow boost is again a bit over the top, and a very, very shiny tire. But and also Mercedes Toyota logo, like the black could be blacker and the silver could be more silver, so a bit brighter. So it's just a more clearer logo, just like the Supra is really clear. Yeah, shiny tire, maybe the red reflector could be more red, but it doesn't really matter, it's fine. And also this weird silver handle again. I really doubt the handle should be silver. Maybe it should though, I don't know. Okay, let's check out this render. Another Supra. Okay, I think I'll start to skip Supras. Could be a brighter exhaust, but also very good lighting. Very, very good. I like this. I really like this. This really looks good. This is very fresh. I really like this. Weird silver handle and the logo. Same things for all cars. So it's mainly the shader of your silver. Maybe like here it looks good. I think maybe also even could be a tiny bit brighter. I don't know. But I think it's good. Definitely much better than exhaust and this. Okay. LTG made another Porsche. Very abstract background, which I really like. But it's kind of the same issues. Like this I like more. I almost don't like the slightly foggy look, but I think the guy probably went exactly for this look. And it probably theoretically is a good idea, but somehow on this image and also on the ones before, it feels a bit foggy, which personally annoys me a little bit. Like this, like super clear, and I just like it when it's like really clear, but this is just personal preference, I think. But I think the volumetric could be less on the car in a way, or at least the front is less volumetric, like where you kind of look at and it's like crisp and clear. I don't know, because like a little bit milky, but I really like this environment. Maybe you could give it like more bevels, and also in Substance Painter or Designer, like give it some dirts and the cracks. I think will directly make it much more realistic. Also the floor, maybe just too much the same. Maybe just have like a puddle in the front, I don't know, that reflects the car, maybe even, I don't know. And just slight uneven dirtiness. Like also here, the texture work could just be better. But it's pretty cool. I really like the layout. Like this could also be a really cool picture in general. It just looks a bit unfinished, I guess, in a way. Like it's almost like you concepted the environment and didn't quite finish it. And I'd almost say, both is cool. In the sun and without the sun. I like both. Both is interesting. Oh, almost skipped. Okay, a robot. Not sure what to say about it. It's not really a final render, I guess. But it's pretty cool. Again, emission is a huge issue. Like, I personally really don't like if you just put emission on 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever, and yeah, even bloom it here. At least it's not bloomed, but like just emission and bloom, I just really don't like. There has to be detail and glowing things. Glowing things are not just one unlit color, and also not just bloomed. Like you need some emission detail, I think, personally, and it will directly improve everything. But once again, it's just my opinion. Like no one really has to care about that. Okay, a very, very tasty car rim. In case you modeled this, you should definitely sell this, because I think you could probably make some money here and there. I don't know about this chrome saddle. Would be a big flex if there was an actual chrome saddle. Maybe there is. I've never seen one. but I might be completely wrong. But very, very fresh render, very cool rim, very cool. Nothing really to say, especially if you modeled it. Very fresh. I would sell it if I was Iliteke. So, Extreme 6, very interesting. Also here, I'd like to see this a bit more finalized. Let's see how it looks, because already a really cool concept. I would just like to see what the final concept looks like. Well, that's pretty cool. Blender underscore user. Ford Mustang. Tasty, tasty. Weird chromatic aberration and depth of field. Something looks off. I don't know what it is. Maybe the complete scale is off or something is weird. My eyes are like, this is not right. I don't know what it is. I already see in the reflections, everything. I think something is off. Weird settings in the camera or unrealistic settings. I don't know what it is. This is just my first impression. Also, I guess this should be a normal map, but it's kind of just a grayed out print, which maybe also looks weird, or a bump map. So maybe the tire as an actual bump map would look better than like this. I don't know. But otherwise, very, very cool. Not just basic blooms. I see some more glariness here, which I like much more. For me personally, it's still too bloomy, but it's definitely better than a basic bloom. But very cool still. In general, also very, very cool concept. Like, very cool car. No, it's very, very nice. It's really just something going on with the depth of field on the chromatic aberration or color fringing or whatever you want to call it, or what's it called in Blender, distortion or something. Yeah, something looks off, and the bloom could be even better. Like, this is blooming, and it just looks a bit weird, I think. But the headlights also look very fresh. Like here, also blooming. I personally don't like it. And the window is not really visible, like it's not existent. Maybe you could have a fresh fade over the windshield, I don't know. Yeah, but otherwise, very cool. Another character by Extreme 6. Oh, is this the, I guess the character that we already looked at. Oh, also very interesting. Breakfast. Ooh, Mr. Early 20. Pretty sick. Oh, interesting. Here, actually, the quality looks way higher than here. I don't know why. I guess it's lacking detail or something, because here it looks insane. And here suddenly, like, still looked really good, but something's a bit weird. Sometimes I always say weird. I guess it doesn't help anyone. But sometimes I just feel it. I don't know what it is yet. I would have to, like, look at the blend file, test things myself. But generally, like, this engine and everything looks insane, and obviously the concept is insane. Like, if this would drive in real life, maybe it exists in real life, I don't know. Very, very insane car. Maybe too shiny tires. Here's a sharp edge on the tire. Maybe needs a bevel, I don't know, but the carbon looks really nice. Everything pretty much looks really nice. The green bars are really popping through this aquarium windows once again, like very clear windows, maybe intended, I don't know. And the engine actually looks super nice. Like the lighting on the engine works super well. Like this looks really good. But also the concept is just insane. Yeah, especially. Oh, also you flatted out the tires. Very nice detail, which almost no one does. So very good. Very cool. No, super cool. Like in small looks super good. I don't know what it is. Why when I make it big, it looks a bit worse. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe also this smeared reflections here and this sharp line. Yeah, maybe it's just like, and also there's like a print on the internal wheel. I guess like a few details could be fixed. Maybe that's it, but it's very, very cool. Wait, let me check out Dora the Explorer Arctis. Let me check how long I'm recording already. 30 minutes? Yeah, I'll slowly stop. Let's see. Let's do a timer at 45. Okay, 7 more minutes. Okay, Dora the Explorer Arc Viz. Kind of like on the road, the grass needs something. You could even break it up with shadow, like put a fake tree in the foreground and break this up with a shadow. But yeah, and some of the trees, like it's lacking a little bit of quality, but it's definitely pretty cool. Pretty interesting. I like it. It's cool. Just lacking a tiny bit of quality, but alone lighting, you could get a lot of quality. Maybe the sun's, like the sun is just way too high, and wait, the sun is back there, but the shadow is going a different direction, I think. I might be wrong, but I think the sun is not matching the shadows, like, I don't know. And yeah, the grass maybe needs shadow. Maybe just more dawn, like maybe like I don't know, like the sun going down, shining through, long shadows, orange, a big sparkly sun. I don't know. Yeah, to just get, I don't know. I would also have to play around, but mainly lighting. And also here you could have not dirt, but like something in the corners. I also see grass here. It is a bit more detail, but it's very cool still. By Gans, not specifically a car lover. Yeah. Haptic 3D. You gotta do more editing. Oh, I think this is maybe not his render, maybe fix something. I can say right off the bat, this red is too red. Like, where's the shading on this? But it's like, it's actually, it looks okay for having such a weird red and maybe a lack of detail here and there. I know what's going on this window. I guess also maybe refraction again, I don't know. And lacking logo, of course, obvious. Rims are a bit strange, obvious, like everything quite obvious, but still actually looks good. I think with some tweaks, this could really get improved very quickly. Like the light is actually pretty good in the shadow, and like everything is actually quite good. And it's almost like just the shaders are a bit off, and yeah, just the shaders, like just tweaking materials on rims and car paint is the most important. I think that could already really change a lot. Okay, here finally some better, more detailed flares. Much better. Much better. Actually, this I like. This is actually perfect. I really like this. H3D. This is very fresh. Also cool wallpaper. Oh, very nice. Like, there's nothing really to critique. There's not much visible here, but everything that is visible, nice lines, everything super fresh. Very cool. Okay. Ferrari. It looked better here, actually. Way better. In a way. Yeah, the red is like too even. I don't know what it is. And the rims. Yeah, similar issues, but this is actually quite good. Good lighting. I think it's really the shaders. Okay, zombie visuals once again. Very noisy boy. Yeah, very cool. I don't know really what to critique as more like art. Actually, I really like this. Floor, maybe like the roughness seems like almost flipped or weird, or like here's like black, here's like getting shiny, like something's weird with the floor, but otherwise very cool render. I really like it. Jackson Tangif. Very fresh. I guess a Polestar concept, or is it a existing concept? Probably not existing. Very cool. This is the stuff I used to do when I was like 14 or something, except I didn't know how 3D really works, and I did this in Photoshop and it looked like shit. And this actually looks good, but this was the like similar thought processes I used to have on designs. So this is very cool. I really like this. Nothing to critique really. Like the road maybe a bit weird. I don't know. Again here, maybe just check out the Tesla, which I already closed. But like I don't really have anything to critique. Very cool. Quattro, a dark Mercedes. I can already see right off the bat, as I say every time, especially working with the brands. Brands is everything, so the brand should look tasty, which means black and not gray, and maybe silver and not this weirdness. Again, also here, I personally really don't like Mr. Emission, but otherwise, very cool. Yeah, maybe here also the Mercedes logo. Like here it's like neither black nor silver, you know? Like I'd rather just make it more silver or black. Now it just looks like a grayish, dark, non-existent black metal material. And also here the Vitobo, I personally would make blacker, so it's like more contrast, not this yellowish, grayish color. Just more, less roughness, so just like maybe just glossy black, kind of like the rims. I don't know, it's personal preference. And a very bumpy model, but you probably know that. I know it's not too easy. Probably tried your best or ripped the model, I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But actually here you barely notice the model, so it's fine. Also this back window is like super white. Maybe shouldn't be if you really want to see what this window actually looks like. But very cool lighting. Yeah, just like the Mercedes logo. Maybe here you could pop the Mercedes logo, black V8. There's also some gray thing hiding here. I don't know. It's just details. But it looks very, very good. I really like it. Oh, it's almost 45. Okay, different angle of concept, very fresh, a bit strange, almost like depth of motion blur was photoshopped, or I don't know what it is. Something looks off, like almost looks like the car was like edited in. And also the scale of the car looks weird, like compared to these lines and compared to how much space there is here as well. I don't know. The whole background looks a bit off, and scaling in motion blur, but the car is super fresh. Also rendered very, very nicely. Like the car, actually, I'd almost say looks perfect. It's the environment that kind of kills the quality. Yeah, it's really the environment. But like generally it's good. Just maybe the yellow doesn't fit anything on the car. Maybe the yellow could have the same yellow as here. I don't know. Yeah, it's in like huge street here. Almost like the car is too small. I don't know. Let's move on quickly. Almost finished. Ooh, very interesting. 2 cars in 1 frame. Again, we got our Lopole Ferrari. But good render. Good render. I'll just move quick so we get some more. Ah, here's the concept again. Very, very fresh. This is also cool. I hate this standard Blender glare. It just looks like cheap standard Blender glare. Like also here. Like it just doesn't look like this in real life. Especially in real life, there would probably be tiny LEDs in here, and every tiny LED will actually glare and won't just do this cheap post-processing effect. Also motion blur, I don't know if this is photoshopped or something, but I don't think this is what motion blur looks like. I don't know, but generally I really like how this is framed, where the car is, everything. It's just... And also the road here looks really good. But yeah, it's the glares, the background motion blur looks funny or something. But this is very good still, obviously. Also super fresh. Yeah, also very fresh. This I almost like more because some of the things that annoyed me are not here. Like no weird glares, and the motion blur is still funny here, but here it works because you see less of it. But the full image looks nicer here, I think, than here. This is like boring, it's just close up, you know, but like it looks a bit more high quality. But the car is insane, like what the fuck. Yeah, the bloom works here. I think here you can do some bloom. I think here the bloom actually kind of works. I guess you're using Blender motion blur. It seems like it. Like it looks realistic, but something's weird here also with the shaders. Like here this dark and here water and a bit weird. Here looks good. Here everything looks really good. Yeah. I don't even know if you see where I'm pointing with my mouse, I hope. Yeah. I should be drawing, I hope, actually. I didn't mess up the complete video because you can't see my mouse, but I think you can, right? I hope. Also very, very fresh. Also good you used a tiny normal map, I think, on the NVIDIA. Very fresh, high quality. Here the bloom is also okay. Here I can accept it. Actually, this I really like. I think this is one of the best. Here, the motion blur that annoyed me isn't annoying me here. Here it works. The bloom works, or glares even here. You can kind of see, but here it works. Here it works. I think this I really like. I think here... everything that I kind of disliked on the others, except here the water again. I think something's weird with the shaders in the specular, or something's weird. Somehow the water, color tone wise, looks weird. I don't know what it is. I would have to check myself. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, let's do the last black boy right here. Okay, here's Mr. Understeer into Forest and Die and Burn Alive. Is this from a game? Is this like a screenshot from a game? I guess. Yeah, if this is probably a screenshot, or I don't know, but like I can say it right off the bat. Ugly emission, gray headlights, Mr. Understeer into Forest and Burn Alive. This looks more like a drift, weird inner tires. Too bright here, too black here. Like, I think you kind of see it also by now, I think. The logo, obviously. Yeah, is this a render or a game? I don't know, maybe it's Eevee? But it's still good. Like, it's a good framing. It could be good with some improvement, but just looking at this in small, it's like already so dark. The whole background's so dark. Everything a bit weird. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is a tasty one. Okay, now very, very last one. Electek. Hey. Very, very cool composition. I really like this. Like, the tiles are super high quality. Still, I think I'd expect some dirt here. I don't know. And maybe it's also weird that the tiles go like this way, which matches the car, but somehow it doesn't match the wall. I don't know. But I really like that you just slap this in the foreground. A lot of people don't do this. Like, a lot of people forget foreground in the first place, but also a lot of people would never cover up a car, even though you can. And actually, I think this looks very good like this. I actually really like it. Very good image, I think. Also this, very good. Yeah, the tiles, like, they're high quality, but yeah, I think it's just missing something, like just slight dirt or cloudy noise on it, or something to break up the pattern, I think, personally. But the tire, very fresh, everything's super fresh. Here also looks metallic. I think, wasn't this the other rim that wasn't metallic? Or I don't know. Oh, also very fresh. Also, again, foreground, which almost everyone forgets. Very, very fresh. Oh, very good. Also, the headlights look extremely good, I think. The Porsche logo maybe too dark. I don't know. This is very good. No, this is super good, actually. Also slight bevels, which was kind of lacking on the other guy with the abstract backgrounds, in case you know what I mean. Maybe tilt shift the lens, like you're so close to vertical lines that you might as well do vertical lines, because this maybe looks a bit cheap or weird, or maybe, yeah, not as clean. Like here you basically have a vertical line, but it's not, like almost. So maybe if you're already at almost vertical, might as well do vertical. So straighten out the camera, it will look basically the same, and then just tilt shift the camera down probably. It will look basically the same, except these lines will be straight and vertical and parallel and tasty, and my OCD will be happy. Okay, I think that was it. I hope it was semi-exciting, semi-interesting, but I guess at this point you know what Spit on Your Work is about, so I hope you're not too sad that I started from the back and not from where we stopped. Maybe one day I do another video on where we stopped. Let's see. Yeah, that's it for today, and goodbye and have a great day, my brothers.